What's your full name?
Adiboyiru Ashonko.
I'm one Annette Adubus.
My full name is Chukwu Arinze Cyril.
Cyril, like.
Cyril, Cyri, not confused.
That's what I thought, I'm sure.
Emmanuel Karen or Johnny.
Adewale Fortune.
Describe your journey as a student in Africa.
Well, that has been, first of all, it has been stressful, it has been demanding, and notwithstanding, it's also what I signed up for in coming to school. So, what I can say is, this is something, it's part of my life journey, and it has really been nice being a student.
So when I came into Africa, I met a new door, a door to choose friends, a door to choose which fellowship to attend, a door to choose any life I want to live, and I chose the life I wanted to live. I chose good friends, I chose people who helped and supported me around, and I went through the journey of being a normal student. From there, I was put in place as a class rep. I started another journey. I cried, I had a lot of tough times, but most of the time I conquered. So
I got the burden of responsibility on my shoulders. So, the truth is that it's not really easy. There's this saying that you either teach a person to swim by showing the person how to swim, or like pushing the person to the river to swim. So I think it happened like that to me. I didn't see myself being ready, but there's one thing God does. God said God calls, He doesn't call. So it's not the Bible. It's people that say that God doesn't call the qualified, right? He qualifies those that He calls. So when I started out, I knew that there were some flaws in me, there were some things that I needed God to help me with. So having to learn on the journey, having to remove message, Hebrews 12:14, there about the message version talks about extra spiritual fans. So having to remove all those extra spiritual fans, having to remove every unnecessary knowledge, to learn on the process, having to learn and then couple all of this with my academics wasn't really easy, but God helped me. God saw me through. God was always faithful.
what are your hobbies?
Basically just editing and just making people laugh.
One leading hobby I have that I used to have at home when is playing game. I would not say I'm addicted to game, that is PS4, PS5, football particular. But anytime I come to school, there's a spirit that normally goes me. Not like phone games, but I was somebody that my whole life I spent playing game. That was common. So that's my number one hobby. But in school, hobbies, I love teaching. Bible, book, but things that don't use always have time. I love teaching, playing football. I used to play football very well compared to before I got more engaged. I still play football till now if I have time. But again, drawing, one of the hidden talent I used to draw comics before.
So
I love sports thing.
how did you stay focused academically and spiritually? Okay, academically, I tried my best to. Actually, I won't say I did it myself. God's grace actually backed me. Most of the time, when I'm weak, I can't study. I just pray and ask God for strength. Then, academically, I struggled sometimes. I didn't understand some courses, but I found a time that suits me better. I read at night by 1 a.m. So I now found that that's the time I comprehend. So I decided to follow that suit. And I read daily most of the time. But I recently stopped reading daily, but I read daily as of 300 level, 200 level, and 300 level. I go to the library, I download documents, I get resources that help me to study, and then I combine them. I don't use the notes my lecturers give me. I form my notes so that I can remember, because if I form my notes, I will remember every single thing I wrote in the book as if I can, because I don't know how to cram. So instead of cramming, I make this note to suit me in such a way I can write it out on my own.
Being in school has been starting from that point of confusion of not knowing who I am, what I am to do, what life is about, what school and everything is about, to discovery by the help of elders, teachers, and by the help of the Holy Spirit as well, knowing what life is about. Personally, what my life is about and where I'm going to by God's will. So, and then discovering different talents, hidden talents that that were with me. I'm somebody that used to be very shy. I can't talk, but along my journey in school, somebody just threw me to evangelism one day like that and said, "Go and talk to this Muslim and tell her about." I said, Eventually became the evangelism coordinator, and then I found out that I have this thing for speaking and talking, even though I look quiet on the outside.
Yeah.
So discovering a lot of talents, discovering a lot of things about myself, and growing, getting direction, getting clarity. That's my journey in a fit.
So if you were to start this journey again, is there anything you would like to do differently?
Yes, I would like to relate with people more and get closer to God and work better on my academics. I wish I would have focused more on like my.
So I would have asked God to begin what he started in my life around that 300 level. I would have asked him to begin it 100 level. Because 100 level, I was, like I said, I was still confused and confused person. Can you imagine that one day I went to Lord Guide of Prayers and I said, "You should pray for me, I'm confused." I asked for prayer points. And I came out as a new person. So the now gathered there and said, "Father, this boy is confused, the spirit of confusion." So a lot of confusion. That was why I entered wrong relationships with wrong people, and then it affected my academics.
If you were to start this journey again, what's something different you would do?
I regretted not starting my spiritual life on time, actually. I began to know God for myself in 300 level, which is, I think, too late for a student. Most people who build and have strong, like very strong. I'm not saying that I didn't build, but I built a bit too late.
Well, differently. Well, for me, though, I think I would have spent time on myself more. Is gaining two skills. When I came to school, I did actually see the need of gaining skills and the other thing. But leaving school now, I found that gaining skills is something very, very of importance. Going outside the outside world, meeting people, what makes you different, this kind of thing which you have. So I think if I want to do something differently, or start something again from the beginning, from really where, I think it will be gaining skills, a lot of skills to say.
Advice do you have for the students who are still in school?
Advice.
Fathers of faith. What advice? What advice would you have?
Well, I think one of the advice I'll give everybody is, first of all, your time in school is limited, so enjoy time while you're in school. Something interesting, something you look back on. It can be a source of joy from it. So spend your time in school. That's what you want to do. Be sure you're enjoying yourself. I mean, enjoy yourself. I don't mean if you do something outside the box of Christianity. But if you want to serve, make sure you're enjoying your service to God. If you're academics, make sure you're enjoying your academics to God. So enjoy yourself, spend time with yourself.
Abstain from relationship. That's the first advice, because it takes time. It consumes time. I've seen a lot of people who were indulged in relationship and they didn't have time for their academics, and they're trying to build their GP now, which is not working. They're trying to build their cumulative, their CGPA, and it's not working at all. So first of all, abstain from anything called relationship. Then also, students who are weak should read on time. She should start reading on time. There's some students who are very, very fast. During exam, they'll clear everything. But there are some students who are very weak. And cramming is not the best. Cramming is not the best. Most people who cram, they get C or B because they've not gone outside what the lecturer wants, except a specific lecturer who says he likes cramming. But if the lecturer doesn't like cramming, you can express yourself, make your notes, do things that, like me, I'm someone that go extraordinary. If If I know that this is what somebody will do, I will not do it. I will do something that somebody else will not think of, so that I can get and achieve something higher than what that person achieved.
Good diet. Coming to have it, okay. Yes, coming to have it. I prayed a prayer. I said, God, put me in a cage of righteousness. Because a man could be so confident to say that he knows himself. I think it's in 2 Corinthians 12, there about chapter 10. He says, let him, I think 2 Corinthians 10 verse 12, if I'm not mistaken. He says, let him that thinks he stands, take it, lest he falls. Someone shall me confirm with Corinthians. Okay, so, putting time to God is like a guarantee of more for you. One thing that made me, that took me through this journey and the grace of God and moving forward is because God answered that prayer I prayed for Him to put me in a cage of righteousness. The cage of righteousness as far godly friends, godly believers around, so that if there's any tendency in me to want to fall away because of these people around me, I won't be able to. When talking about balance, I say balance in this aspect is more of equity than equality. Equality means giving equal time measure, equal attention to whatever thing you are doing. But equity means giving the needed amount of time as per the requirements of each activity.
Just be the best version of you, and don't let whatever anybody says to you define you, and get closer to God, because that's the best thing that's ever happened to you.